A very good evening, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And this evening, we are taking a look on President Advocate Nelson Chamisa's response to Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa after he was summoned to Harare City Council Commission of Inquiry by Justice Matthews Cheda. So it's very, very important for us to look at this and understand President Nelson Chamisa has responded and is not happy. He says, on Monday, I was requested to testify before retired Justice Matthews Cheda at the Harare City Commission Inquiry, a forum set up by Mr. Mnangagwa. And I have reservations about the foundation of the commission. However, out of courtesy and being an officer of the court and justice, I obliged. The commission sought my response to claims purportedly made by a councillor mentioning my name in connection with the so-called regularization process of Harare City Council. I made it unequivocally clear I have no locus to comment on local authority issues. I am neither a councillor, mayor, local government official, nor part of central government. Urban councils are statutory bodies governed by the Urban Councils Act. Decisions arise from council committees or full council motions, not external actors or political parties. An audio was played at the hearing, said to be of the councillor referring to me as a leader of a party. It's an amateurish presentation played from a phone, raised questions about its authenticity and veracity. Yet, I responded to avoid embarrassing the commission. For the record, I would not recognize the named councillor if we met face to face. The voice on the audio also mentioned Mr. Mnangagwa. I pointed out that if my presence was deemed necessary based on merely on this audio, then the same courtesy should surely be extended to Mr. Mnangagwa, whose name was also mentioned. The principle is clear. He who alleges must prove. It is unjust to summon private individuals based on unsubstantiated claims. The law demands evidence, not speculative accusations. I wish to state the following for the record. As a human rights defender, a justice champion, and a consummate constitutionalist, I strongly condemn the destruction of people's homes using bulldozers to erase lives and livelihoods is criminal, sadistic, and inhumane. This is not justice. It is evidence, a systematic leadership failure, and a mockery of human rights. This is not the first time a commission has been used as a diversion from addressing real issues. In 2018, Mr. Mnangagwa established the Moshande Commission following disputed general elections. I was summoned before the commission over a matter entirely unrelated to me. Now in 2023, the same pattern is repeated, where I am once again being drawn into issues so far beyond my purview. This governance crisis cannot be resolved by malicious intent and unwarranted targeting of innocent individuals through commissions. It requires genuine accountability and action to address the root causes. Corruption, maladministration, and bad governance are eroding our towns, cities, and country. These cancers must be rooted out. Local governance has become a theater of incompetence and impunity. It is a crisis compounded by a small grouping that weaponizes inquiries to distract from its dire failures. It is time to hold accountable those truly responsible for this decay. So this is a very, very powerful response by President Advocate Nelson Chamisa. And if you look at it with a very, very sharp eye, you would understand the critical issues right here. Monzora is the previous leader of the opposition, a man who could better answer on something which happened before 2023 elections. Soon after 2023 elections, we have Chabangu and Ngube in charge of the affairs of the city or the cities across Zimbabwe. They are in charge of the local governance in urban areas, which means these are the people who can answer better any questions which Timu Mnangagwa would want President Nelson Chamisa to be answering at this point in time. So it's very important and very critical to understand that no matter the circumstances, no matter what these people think, President Nelson Chamisa cannot answer some of these things. You cannot acknowledge Chamisa to be a legitimate leader of an opposition political party when it's convenient for you to do so. Then when everything is okay, you want to do your own things, you recognize Chabangu, you recognize Ngube, it can't happen. So the only condition, personally, I would have agreed to respond, if it was me, would be under the condition that we restore what was there soon after the 2023 elections, when the election results were announced, Totangrai Park. So izvi zvekuti mapedza kuraya opposition motidedza, it's sick. It's something else, and you must be humiliated by your own actions for actually doing so. So it is what it is, Team Zimbabwe. This is what is happening at this point in time, and this is what we have for you. And I don't want to take much of your time, but this is the response by President Advocate Nelson Chamisa, a very powerful response. And Zurura Team Mnangagwa, they just want to involve Nelson Chamisa in everything. It's a indirect acknowledgement with Chamisa and Chamisa and Baba, and Chamisa is in charge of everything, although as an authority. So it is what it is, Team Zimbabwe. I love you, and thank you very much, everyone, for coming. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts. Please, this festive season, if you are driving, make sure that you drive safely, observe the rules and regulations of the road, and you protect yourselves from rogue drivers. Thank you very much, everyone. Let us meet in other episodes and other broadcasts.